Hello, welcome to Imogen X Stitch, the sequel, Flosstube number 2. My name is Imogen, my pronouns are they, she, and I am also Imogen X Stitch over on Instagram. Y'all, my heart is so full. Your response to my first Flosstube was beyond anything that I could have imagined. The comments that I got that were so sincere and like deep compliments were not what I was expecting. So thank you to everyone who commented, who liked, who subscribed, who shared with your audience, big or small. Thank you. I loved hearing how many people said they were moving forward in love, or like, let's all like move forward in love. That was really good energy that I love that we're putting into the universe. And that phrase, that's not something that I came up with off the top of my head. So I watch a lot of Madam Adam's content. Madam Adam, if you don't know, you should know. If you like my content, you will vibe with his content, maybe, I guess. Unless you're not here for the tarot stuff, which a lot of you were here for the tarot stuff, which surprised me. All right, Madam Adam is a now famous tarot card reader. He is a dispenser of tough love. Yeah, he does tarot card readings. He teaches tarot. He does self-care moments on social media. He's fabulous. Very accessible, very... So for his free content, go follow him on TikTok or Instagram at official Madam Adam. That's his only account. Beware of scammers. It's a thing in the metaphysical lightworker industry. Go to his website, madamadam.com, to book private readings or buy merch. This t-shirt is one of his merch items. I will put a picture in instead of awkwardly trying to model. It says unclench your jaw, which we all need to be reminded to unclench our jaws pretty regularly in this day and age. Sorry, my mind just like spun. Okay. And so what I wanted to say about that was, holy smokes. So I got a message from Jacob, Modern Folk Embroidery, Jacob, that he watched my video, which, what? What? Total, like, starstruck. I don't know what to say. Like, I can't believe this is happening. So Jacob from Modern Folk Embroidery low-key messaged me to say that he was so inspired by those words that he charted them. And it's a stitch along for Pride. 50% of the proceeds will benefit LGBT plus charities in the US, youth charities in the US. Wow, I'm butchering this. Let's pull up his website, shall we? Because clearly I can't speak. So if you go to modernfolkembroidery.com, it is one of these first new ones. Pride Sal. Hello, what am I doing? Pride Sal. And this is what it looks like. Move forward in love. If you're not into this pink background, he does give you pictures for the more neutral colors, and then he does offer a monochrome version, which a friend of mine was saying that they would love to stitch this, but they can't do the full coverage medallion in the middle. So I suggested that you do they do the rainbow on the outside here, and then just plop in the medallion from the monochrome one instead. So I think that you can totally customize this for yourself. Obviously I'm stitching this. Apparently I like inspired this obscure crossover between two of my icons with Modern Folk Embroidery and Madam Adam. Like, what is happening right now? I'm so here for it. So I'm going to stitch mine on black fabric, because have you met me? And so here I have pulled the colors that Jacob calls for. There they are. And I'm going to stitch that on black. And then I might, around the border, I got this Rainbow Threadworks that I think might go. So I might do that around the outside. We'll see. But yeah, so that stitch along starts technically June 3rd. I will start before that because I never follow the rules for stitch alongs. The hashtag is MFE Pride SAL, stitch along. So MFE Pride Sal. So yeah, that's a thing. Like low key Jacob's muse right now. No big deal. I'm losing it, y'all. I'm like dead on the floor. Okay. What I mean, I feel like I should just end the video there. Oh no, I meant to tell you at the very beginning. I'm not editing as much this time because I do not have time. I have a lot going on right now. My fruit of plenty, don't worry, she will be back. If you have not been listening to anything I said because you've been worried about that, like rewind, because yes, you need to go follow Madam Adam. But fruit of plenty, she will be back. She's just having a minor facelift. She just needs to be stretched a little more tightly with a little more pins, so she doesn't sag out of her frame. She'll be back, don't worry. Yeah. And so that's my big news. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I fumbled it, but I also feel like you can't really blame me. It's frickin' modern folk embroidery and tarot. Like, okay. So stitching, I did not stitch as much as I had hoped because there's a lot going on. Both for me personally and like astrologically. Like, are y'all okay? Like that full moon we just had with the eclipse, with the moon in Scorpio, is like major transformation energy. And so this actually does segue into my first project. But I had said that I thought my cadence would be that I would record on the new moon and the full moon. And the full moon was just like very amused by me that I thought that I could record during full moon energy. So no, that definitely didn't happen. So I'm going to try to shift it to hopefully post on like the quarter moons maybe. So it's still connected, but not messing with that energy. And so I did post that announcement or whatever to my Instagram stories, but if you don't follow me over there, you wouldn't have known that. But on YouTube, you can't make a post until I think maybe when you get 1,000 subscribers. So if you want that type of update here, subscribe. Okay. And so the other thing that happened with that full moon energy was I gave up on, okay, hold up. Let me pull up what I'm talking about. I am talking about It's Just a Phase by The Primitive Hair. When I posted my Flosstube #1, I don't believe that this was available anywhere for purchase. This was part of her Early Stitchers Club 2021. But I did message her after my video because a few of you asked me where you could buy this chart. And so it is on the Primitive Hair Etsy shop now. You can buy this as a PDF. And so my thought had been to do those moons across the top in real time with the actual moon phases, which I did. I did each of these when the moon was actually in that phase, but then I got to the full moon, and that full moon just, no ma'am. So I thought, like, it's eclipsed anyway, like let's hold off. And so I will continue that, I think, during the next lunar cycle. So next month at full moon, I will pick that back up on the moon phases. And in the meantime, I would like to get more stitching in. Like this cat is large. So yeah, I'll keep stitching on that. Did not, again, like not as much progress as I had hoped, but that is a lovely project. And I hope, now that it's available on their Etsy, I hope that more of you stitch it with me because it is really fun. While I'm on the subject of the Primitive Hair, I did sign up for her 2022 Early Stitchers Club. And so I got some goodies in the mail. I'm not going to do like a separate haul section because I don't buy exciting things very often. It just doesn't make sense. But as things are relevant, I will show them. So I got this little sample of Primitive Hair fabric, which that will probably be good for some sort of Halloween-y thing. And then these cute floss drops. I just made you all like super dizzy. Sorry about that. Cute floss drops. And then like a membership card. I don't know. Journal or something. Yeah. So next, this one is not exciting. Well, that was rude. It's not that it's not exciting. It's just that I don't have much to say about it. So this is I Have Asked You Thrice by Sassy Stitch on Etsy. This is a Schitt's Creek reference. So I work on this when I need to be thinking about something else, like on work trainings or things like that. And so this is what I have so far. Full Hairline Silhouette. Here's another one where I worked on it, but I didn't get as much done as I had hoped. Oh, I have not been telling you. It's just a phase, this one. This fabric is a 36 count by Seraphin. The colorway is Flagstone. And then this one's just a Zweigart. This is Azure Blue 32 count Lugana. The next thing that I worked on is 1844 Ladyman by Bendy Stitchy. Get the cat hair off of it. So I finished the butterfly, which probably doesn't sound like a lot because I had started the butterfly last time, but this is over 1 on 32 count, so it's a lot. That's a lot of stitches. And I am doing a conversion here to make it even more gay, but my conversion does not, it's not like 1-to-1 with the symbols on the chart, and so I've had to be, and I didn't chart it out in advance because I was feeling lazy and it seemed like it would be less work, but I think it's more work because I have to think about it when I stitch it. So that was a little bit slow going, but I'm happy with how that's turned out. I do kind of want to get that one finished because the Pride stitch along is so rainbowy, and I don't know if I can handle both at the same time. But yeah, I love them both. Next is Owl Forest Alice. I got it out. I restitched the part that I had to frog before. So that has been replaced. That is this bottom. Oh, this fabric is too much. That was this bottom little skull planter, the dying roses, and that bottom border. So I've stitched that 2 or 3 times at this point. And then I added this, where am I? This fountain. Doesn't want to focus because that's Petite Treasure braid, so it's really shimmery. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm still, I know y'all love it. Y'all love it so much. And I just want to, I want to go through like all of the motifs, like everything that I replaced, because it's an intense conversion. And I want to do that when I'm in the right like energy for it, you know? Gosh, I can't hold this. This is why I put in pictures. Anyway, so I mean, I got it out. I moved up to the fountain because I didn't want to have to chart anything. So part of the struggle here is actually technology. So I got a new computer. My old computer has my charting software on it, and I'm not married to that charting software. So I was trying to decide if I want to switch to another one. But if I switch, then it's not compatible with my old patterns, and so I'd have to like rechart them. And I'm in the middle of Alice, and my old computer is like not. I can get things off of it, but I can't work on it. So that's why I'm stuck. It's not so much even the piece. I walked into Acorns to shop the other day, and Janine, the owner, comes out and says, "Oh, Imogen, you have to tell me, what is emo?" And I died laughing. A couple customers laughed, and I was just like, I love my life. I love my life right now. That's amazing. Yeah, so I don't know if this is particularly an emo thing, but with the way that I made this lace black, it's a little, you know. So, model picture. This is Works by ABC, Elegant Lace. So, so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm almost finished. Hello, focus. It's my face. Okay. um, it's so, so pretty. I have a day or two of stitching left on this before it's finished. All I have left is the middle medallion. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh. So this is on a 36 count linen by Fabrics by Stephanie. There it is. Not weaving around. Yeah. I love that. I'm honestly sad that it's gonna end, but I'm excited about Move Forward in Love. So there's that. Um, so I just said that I'm not gonna have a haul section, didn't I? I have one thing that I got that I think is funny that I want to talk about, but it doesn't fit in with anything else. So I guess there is a haul section. So at Goodwill, I got this book called Cross Stitch Patterns for Mother Goose's Words. I know how to read, y'all. I promise. The title of this book is Cross Stitch Patterns for Mother Goose's Words of Wit and Wisdom. Samplers to Stitch by Ted Arnold. Looks like this. Super 90s, right? But it was a good fill. It was like $4 or something. And there's some things in here that I actually like. I don't know that I would ever stitch them, but like these silhouettes of like, good lord, not this Yankee Doodle guy, but these silhouettes of these animals, the cat and the fiddle. That's funny, right? And then, so I would never stitch this, but the aesthetic of that, like those colors, are very appealing to me. So that's fun to learn from. Look at this dude and his dog. Like, I low-key want to stitch this guy. He's all scraggly. Ooh, the skunk. Look at that skunk. Look how much he needs a hat. He absolutely needs a hat. Okay, and then this is what I really wanted to talk about that's a little bit more on brand, so if you're confused, hang in there with me. Okay. If this is a common nursery rhyme, I have never heard of it. So this is the pattern. These little ghosts eating toast on a fence. And I think that's hilarious, and I kind of want to stitch them. But this nursery rhyme, I'm going to read it to you because I need to prove now that I can read. 3 little ghostesses sitting on postesses, eating buttered toastuses, greasing their fistuses up to their wristuses. Oh, what beastuses to make such feastuses. I'm sorry, is that a Mother Goose nursery rhyme that you are familiar with? Is this one that I was just deprived of in my childhood? Like, what on earth? Yeah. So that's what I got. Seriously, let me know if you've ever heard of that. Like, oh, I should have marked these better. Oh, goodness. Like, now it's just disappeared as if it never existed. Can you imagine? Okay. I don't understand it. I don't. 3 little ghostesses. You want to see it again? Look at them. Look. But honestly, like the way that they are translucent over those posts is like impressive designing. Okay. Okay, let's pull a tarot card, shall we? My back. That was weird. My computer was like, oh, you want to pull a tarot card for the collective? Like, I'm going to stop recording you. Because Mercury is in retrograde. And that means technology issues and miscommunications. That's okay. We just roll with it. The whole point from the universe is that you need to slow down. And if you're not going to slow down, then I'm going to make you slow down. So slow down. Okay, so I've been shuffling this whole time. I am focusing on you, our Flosstube community. What do we need to know? Okay. Of course, we get the card that I don't freaking know how to interpret. Judgment. I low-key have to look in the book every time with this card. It just, I don't know. It will not stick in my head. And my and my favorite reference book is under my webcam, so hold please. All right, so judgment. We are looking at spiritual awakenings, major transformations, being called to something greater, seeing the light in the things around us, seeing the way that things are connected. I mean, transformation makes sense to me. Like I was saying at the beginning, the full moon was in Scorpio during that eclipse, and Scorpio is a sign that really embraces transformations. And it's not just like change, it's like a major transformation, like a complete end to something and a new beginning, a new outlook. So what's coming up for me is sort of like being part of the solution. There are a lot of, I think, major shifts happening in our world right now on a lot of different levels. And I think that there are ways that each of us will find to either contribute or hinder that progress, depending on our choices. But, be part of the solution. See the light in everything around you. See how things are connected. I think continue to channel that, like, move forward in love, like bring that energy into everything. Cause that's not about romance. It can be about romance, but, it can be, it can be about Flosstube. It can be about stitching. It can be about your work. It can be about your family, your neighbor, anything. I don't think anyone's going to be charting anything I just said on that card. That's okay. I think this is also pretty short, but that also has to be okay because otherwise I just won't make a video, and I want to get into a habit of making these videos. And so, yeah, thank you. Go buy Jacob's charts for the MFE Pride Sal. Stitch that with me. Go follow Madam Adam at official Madam Adam. Buy merch, book private readings, like do all the things. He's phenomenal. Is that it? I think that's it. Thank you so much for being here, and I will hopefully see you in another couple weeks, hopefully with some more stitching. Bye!